Good morning, Central Arizona, and welcome to your Tuesday, December 9th edition of Central Arizona News. Brought to you by Lowry's Window and Door, serving happy, satisfied customers here for over 30 years. And by Plant Fair Nursery on Highway 260 in Star Valley. That's where they specialize in the best quality, best variety, and best advice. And Central Arizona weather provided by Ponderosa Plumbing AZ. Decades of experience in new construction and repair, serving Central Arizona with honesty, quality, and dependable service. For Tonto-TV.com and KRIM Radio, I'm Randy Roberson. Well, this morning we're following a developing case out of southern Gila County where a routine traffic stop quickly escalated into a major drug bust thanks to sharp deputy instincts and the work of a trained canine. According to the Gila County Sheriff's Office, the incident happened this past Friday night around 9:47. That's when a canine deputy pulled over a four-door SUV traveling eastbound on US 60 for multiple civil traffic violations. During that stop, the deputy noticed several indicators of deception from both the male driver and the female passenger. When consent to search the vehicle was denied, Canine RIPP was deployed to conduct a free air sniff, and the dog gave a positive alert. A probable cause search of the vehicle itself turned up no contraband, but the investigation didn't end there. After questioning, deputies say the female passenger made admissions that led to a search of her person, where deputies found 57 grams of methamphetamine. Both occupants of the SUV were arrested and booked into the Gila County Jail. Their charges include tampering with physical evidence, possession and use of drug paraphernalia, possession and use of dangerous drugs, possession of dangerous drugs for sale, and transporting dangerous drugs for sale. The Sheriff's Office says it appreciates the work of its deputies and canine teams who continue to play a critical role in keeping dangerous drugs off the streets of Gila County. In other news, holiday package thefts are on the rise, and PAYSON police are sharing some simple steps to stop porch pirates. Well, as holiday shopping hits full stride across Rim Country, the PAYSON Police Department is warning residents to stay alert for a seasonal trend that's becoming all too familiar: package theft. Police say porch pirates, thieves who follow delivery trucks or simply cruise neighborhoods looking for unattended boxes, become especially active this time of year. With more online shopping and more doorstep deliveries, the risk goes up for homeowners who don't take a few precautions. To help keep packages out of the wrong hands, PAYSON police are sharing several simple, proactive steps. First, officers say by checking your shipping information before you click buy, a wrong house number or missing apartment detail can send your package somewhere unintended and unprotected. Next, if you're traveling or won't be home for a few days, take advantage of hold mail or hold package services offered by the post office and major carriers. Police say this alone can eliminate most theft opportunities. They also recommend shipping to a trusted location if you know you won't be home during delivery hours. That could mean your workplace, a family member's house, or a friend who's home during the day. Another effective strategy: ask drivers to place packages in a less visible spot, behind a gate, on a side porch, or near the garage, anywhere not easily visible from the street. And for those wanting the most secure option, PAYSON police suggest using a lockable package box or parcel locker, many of which can be installed right at home. With a few small adjustments, officers say residents can protect their purchases and avoid becoming victims during what should be the most joyful season of the year. Well, we've got more local headlines ahead for you, but first, a message from the sponsors who make our news coverage possible: Plant Fair Nursery and Lowry's Window and Door. Stay with us. Fall is for planting, and right now is the best time to give your garden a head start for spring. At Plant Fair Nursery on Highway 260 in Star Valley, they've got everything you need: evergreens, great fall color in other trees, flower bulbs, fall annuals, and even cool weather veggies. With all of these, when you plant in fall, roots grow strong all winter long. So by spring, you'll see nearly a full year's worth of growth advantage. Make this your season to grow. Stop by Plant Fair Nursery in Star Valley and plant the future today. Plant Fair Nursery, where every season starts with fall.
Crashing waves, a view of the sun as it meets the ocean horizon, your children playing on the beach. These moments of life are framed by the windows of your home. Quality craftsmanship and thoughtful design capture these scenes and turn them into memories. Lowry's Window and Door is renowned for our dedication to creating visually stunning spaces thoughtfully designed to harmonize with nature and showcase exceptional craftsmanship. In spectacular locations like Rocky Point, Mexico, our skilled artisans expertly fuse indoor and outdoor living, employing innovative designs and the highest quality materials to capture and showcase the natural splendor of the area. Named in the top 1% of Pella contractors in the U.S., Lowry's Window and Door offers Pella products known for their durability, energy efficiency, and timeless appeal. Our expert team transforms homes into architectural masterpieces. Meticulously crafted windows and doors create a perfect fit and unmatched beauty. Beyond aesthetics, we prioritize security and energy efficiency, providing state-of-the-art solutions that enhance your peace of mind and save on energy-related costs. Immerse yourself in a Lowry's Window and Door masterpiece, surrounded by breathtaking views, basking in natural light, and experiencing unmatched comfort and style. Trust the passion and expertise of Lowry's Window and Door to transform your dream home. Contact us today.
Welcome back. In other news today, firefighters from 3 agencies battled a late-night house fire. Fortunately, all occupants were safe. Well, we're following details out of Camp Verde after a late-night house fire sent multiple agencies rushing to the scene, and thanks to quick action and coordinated teamwork, everyone made it out safely. According to Copper Canyon Fire and Medical District, the call came in just before midnight on December 5th. Crews from Copper Canyon, Verde Valley Fire District, and the Cottonwood Fire Department were all dispatched to a reported residential structure fire. When Engine 811 arrived, firefighters found the home filled with smoke pouring from the eaves, an early sign the fire had extended into concealed spaces. Crews immediately secured a water supply and launched an aggressive interior attack, pushing into the home to stop the fire before it could spread further. But conditions quickly changed. As firefighters worked inside, their roof began to show signs of structural compromise. Incident Command made the call to pull crews out of the building and transition to a defensive strategy, prioritizing firefighter safety while continuing to control the flames from the exterior. Officials say all occupants safely evacuated before the crews arrived, and no injuries have been reported. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. This morning, fire officials are emphasizing how critical the rapid response and seamless cooperation between agencies was in preventing an even more dangerous outcome. And speaking of our firefighter heroes, PAYSON firefighters were recently showing off skill, strength, and serious teamwork in a weekend training video. We've got a great feel-good story out of PAYSON today, one that highlights the dedication and heart behind the men and women who protect this community every day. The PAYSON Fire Department is putting a well-deserved spotlight on C Shift, sharing an impressive training video captured by firefighter Anna Dales. The department says the footage is more than just a cool clip. It's a real look at the hard work happening behind the scenes long before the tones go off. According to the PAYSON Fire Department, fire crews train every single day, whether it's sharpening essential skills, practicing for high-risk scenarios, or preparing for the unexpected. These firefighters are constantly pushing themselves to stay sharp, stay safe, and stay ready for whatever the community needs. The department summed it up with 3 words: dedication, teamwork, and readiness. And that's exactly what this video shows. Firefighters working side by side, encouraging each other, staying focused, and treating even routine training like it matters, because it does. PAYSON Fire says they're proud of every shift, every day, for the commitment they bring to the job, and this weekend's training spotlight is a reminder of the caliber of people serving the town of Payson. Well, don't go anywhere. A complete report on what's going on in the skies overhead and what you can expect in the coming days. Your full Central Arizona weather forecast is next, right after a word from the folks who make our weather forecast happen, Matt Roberson and his team at Ponderosa Plumbing, AZ. Ponderosa Plumbing is Central Arizona's go-to plumbing team. For decades, homeowners, builders, and businesses have trusted Ponderosa Plumbing AZ for new construction, remodels, repairs, sewer and drain service, high-definition camera inspections, water heater installation, water treatment systems, and expert slab leak repair. When experience matters, when quality matters, when getting it done right the first time matters, Ponderosa Plumbing delivers. Locally owned, highly trusted, serving all of Central Arizona with honesty, craftsmanship, and unmatched know-how. Located at 107 West Wade Lane, Suite number 5 in Payson, call Ponderosa Plumbing AZ today at 928-476-4727. Ponderosa Plumbing AZ. Experience you can trust, quality you can count on. Well, switching gears now and taking a look at weather. If you're stepping outside in central or northern Arizona today, you might be asking the same question the meteorologists are asking. Is this really December? Because honestly, it doesn't feel like it. We're locked into a classic La Nina pattern, and that means one thing for the desert southwest and rim country: warm, dry, tranquil weather that just doesn't want to leave. Well, today, a weak dry shortwave is sliding south of Arizona this morning, but it's doing absolutely nothing to shake up the pattern. A strong ridge parked over the eastern Pacific is keeping the storm track way to the north, and we remain under clear skies and light winds. Temperatures will continue to warm a little each day. Lower deserts will see highs in the mid-70s today, upper 70s to near 80 on Wednesday. Rim country and northern Arizona, temperatures there will be warming steadily also under a dry northwest flow. Crisp morning lows and minimal winds. Highs are expected to run 8 to 13 degrees above normal, with even minor heat risk levels possible in the Imperial Valley starting on Wednesday. Pretty unusual for December. Well, Thursday and Friday are expected to be the warm peak this week. Both Phoenix and lower desert communities will flirt with daily record highs late this week. In fact, ensemble data puts our temperature anomalies near the 95th to 97th percentile for this time of year. Northern Arizona peaks as well, 10 to 20 degrees above normal on Thursday and Friday, with only occasional high clouds. Well, this warm stretch is unusual, but not unprecedented. Hitting 80 degrees in December has become increasingly common over the past decade. Now, taking a look at the weekend into next week, the ridge begins to flatten a bit, giving us a tiny dip in temperatures, continued dry conditions, light westerly flow, and still well above normal values. Northern Arizona will experience some efficient radiational cooling overnight, and that means breezy nighttime terrain winds along and south of the rim, but still bone dry. On the extended forecast, it's going to stay dry as far as we can see. Meteorologists are calling this a high-confidence forecast, and for good reason. Ensemble models show little temperature spread through December 19th. Positive height anomalies dominate, no measurable precipitation showing up for the lower deserts, and even the 90th percentile rain chances don't hint at anything until December 20th, and those are likely outliers. Warm, dry, and stable weather is locked in. The bottom line, it's going to be warm all week with near records late this week. It'll be dry everywhere from the rim down to the Phoenix metro area. No rain in sight for at least 10 days, likely longer, with picture-perfect days and jacket-ready nights. Well, across central Arizona today, we have highs ranging from the mid-60s to low 70s and overnight lows from the low 30s to mid-40s. In Payson today, you can expect a high right at 67 degrees, dropping to 37 overnight. Prescott is expecting a high of 66 and a low of 34. Sedona's looking for a high of 69 with a low dropping to 46. Globe's forecast for a high of 68 this afternoon and then down to 44 tonight. And here in Tonto Basin, our high is forecast to warm up to 72 degrees today with a forecast low tonight of 44. Sunrise this morning was at 7:19. It will set this evening at 5:15. And before we go, we want to leave you with something to smirk about this Tuesday morning. DPS troopers are reporting Mexican sushi was blamed for everything except the DUI. Well, this story out of Tempe proves that two things can be true at once. Yes, food can make you sick, and no, it cannot make you swerve across 3 lanes of the 202. According to the Arizona Department of Public Safety, a very concerned citizen called in on November 29th after spotting a white sedan drifting across lanes, bouncing off the median wall, and somehow continuing on its way like nothing happened. Troopers caught up with the car near Center Parkway and saw the same thing, the sedan weaving like a shopping cart with a broken wheel, and when they stopped the driver, the scene only got stranger. DPS says the man had vomited multiple times inside his own vehicle, and once again, after stepping out, turning this into what troopers politely describe as a sensory experience, the driver quickly offered an explanation: Mexican sushi. That was his story, and he was sticking to it. Well, field sobriety tests told a different tale. Troopers determined that he was driving under the influence. After being taken to a DPS facility for a blood draw, the driver finally admitted he'd had a beer and a shot of Fireball earlier, but still insisted the swerving had everything to do with the so-called sushi incident and nothing to do with alcohol. As DPS put it, "Be glad you can't smell the photo." The message from DPS is simple and not at all fishy. DUI equals jail. If you're intoxicated, sick, or just not feeling steady, don't get behind the wheel. Choose a ride, choose safety, and leave the Mexican sushi as the only questionable decision of your night. Mexican sushi? Oof. And that's your Central Arizona news for this Tuesday, brought to you by Lowry's Window and Door, Plant Fair Nursery, and by Ponderosa Plumbing AZ. For Tonto-TV.com and K-Rim Radio, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great day.